Mozak Museum of Science and Curiosity. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Should you go? Is it a waste of time? Let me go over it with you real quick and give you my thoughts. Spoiler alert, you should go. If you enjoy museums and learning new things and playing different sorts of easy but fun type of games with your significant other or a friend, this is a great place to go to. My fear going into visiting this museum was that it was going to be all children's based type of things, to the point where maybe it wouldn't be that great for an adult to go. Through looking at other YouTube reviews of this and their own website, I was kind of on the fence, not sure if this was going to be a purely kids based museum or if maybe it was something that my wife and I could enjoy. But I decided it's time to do something different. We haven't been to museum in quite a while, so I said, let's roll the dice. My wife loves outer space and stars and constellations and everything that has to do with outer space, so I thought this would be right up her alley. And I was right. It turned out to be a great evening. Now, we got there at 3 p.m. I would advise you to get there earlier because we actually ran out of time. I figured, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops would be the time frame we would be at this museum. We actually ran out of time. We got to we were able to look through about three-quarters of it, and then we had to literally zip through the last quarter because of them closing at 5 o'clock. So just to start off on the tour, you start off downstairs where you have the nature detectives area. And initially, I think my wife had the same fear that this was a purely kids based type of deal. And if you look at this picture, it looks that way. And you see little kids in the back. So you're like, okay, maybe this isn't for adults to be here. But I said, no, we need to at least walk through and make sure that it's all kids stuff. Maybe we could enjoy it. Let's keep an open mind. And so we went through, and guess what? We had fun. We There was an area where you get to listen to different types of sounds that are in the forest, and you make your guess on what you think it is. There's an area where they've packed in different scents into these cans, and you get to smell them and determine what you think that is also. It's all like little games like this. Another spoiler alert, not all the smells smell good. So prepare yourself for that. But yeah, lots of little simple, easy games that young kids can understand and enjoy. But I enjoyed them. My wife enjoyed them. I'm in my mid 30s, and I think you would enjoy them too. Then you go upstairs and you have the water challenge area, and this is mostly based around water conservation and climate change and how you can do your part to help the environment and conserve water. And yes, that's a toilet, and no, I don't recommend you try it. But yeah, the rest of the area is, it's all games. They've figured out ways to make different types of knowledge fun and educational at the same time. And I thought it was great. I'm an adult and I'm playing games. There's little kids that are playing the same games. So the so you have the water challenge, you have the uh, nature detectives area, which is about the forest. And then they actually have a harvest area. We had to kind of zip through that part, but I guess you could argue that's relation to water. And then you have the NASA portion. And of course the NASA portion was what my wife was most excited about in my mind. But we had to kind of zip through it because we ran out of time again. So the main highlight of this whole experience is the multiverse theater. And the multiverse theater Every ticket comes with a free show. I bought 2 tickets, so we got 2 free shows, and both of them were great. A little word to the wise, if you aren't there with kids, if you don't want kids yelling in your ears, I would sit in the very back. We made that mistake the first go round with the show about constellations and stars and things of that nature, and there was kids yelling in our ears. It made it a little bit less enjoyable. But for the second show, we wised up. We sat in the back, and it was great. Both of the shows are, I think, roughly about 15 to 20 minutes, something like that. So we killed, 45 minutes of our time there just in the multiverse theater. Again, it was the highlight, but had I known it would occupy so much time, I would have gotten there a little bit earlier. So, from start to finish, I thought this was a great experience. I would recommend it for anybody who's interested in museums, and you do have to go here with the mindset of I'm here to learn. I'm here to see things I maybe have not seen and be learning based, because that's the way you should be if you go to a museum. But yeah, start to finish, it was fantastic. I recommend it to anyone, and that is my review. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I hope to be putting together more reviews in the future in the Sacramento metro area. Hope you're having a good day. Bye.